Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chuck Rigney, and I'm our Hampton Economic Development Director. Before I introduce our next speakers, I want to personally emphasize the connection between Hampton's ability to serve our local businesses and attract new employers to the quality of our public education system. I'll bet that everybody in this room has had some challenges recently hiring for vacant positions. The business community needs people who are not just trained for today's positions, but are trainable in the future. We need people with real-world skills. We need people who can strategize and problem solve. We need people who can be accepted into top colleges and get advanced degrees. We need cancer researchers, weather experts, shipbuilders and designers. The military services need people that are tech-savvy and eager to learn. And everybody needs to move more quickly in today's world, so we need them sooner, earning either college credits in high school or graduating with industry certifications already in hand. When I explain to prospective businesses why they should choose Hampton, the cost is, of course, a factor, and other things like location, business friendliness, quality of life, access to markets, but clearly one of the most important is the quality of our education system. They have to know that they can hire the people that they need, and that those people will be able to grow along with the success of their businesses. And now that I've set up a very tall order for what our business community needs from our school system, I would like to introduce our City Manager, Mary Bunting, and our School Superintendent, Dr. Jeffery Smith, to explain the transformation of our entire school system. Hampton City Schools, with business and community support, will help our city and region become more globally competitive for new business attraction and our existing business growth. Thank you very much, and please give our speakers a nice warm introduction.
Good afternoon, and thank you for being here today. Dr. Smith and I are so excited to share our amazing city with you and highlight the waves of change our city and school system have created together. As city manager, my team and I partner with many organizations and individuals to help propel the wave of change our residents deserve. One of the partnerships of which I'm most proud is that with our Hampton City School system. Our city council and school board proactively partner together to build a stronger system. Our success is intertwined. 4 years ago, Dr. Smith and I began sharing the division's transformation efforts with you. These efforts have certainly paid off. Let's take a look at how Hampton has made history.
Hello, I'm Jack Zell, the Chief Executive Officer of Zell Technologies. Did you know that Hampton City Schools has some big news to share?
Hello, Pamela Northam, First Lady of Virginia, and I'm proud to be here today to say that Hampton City Schools has some great news to share, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Hey guys, I'm Francina McCoy, two-time Olympic gold medalist, also a graduate of Bethel High School, and Hampton City Schools has such great news to share, and I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Hi, my name is Rob Schufert, president of Old Point National Bank. You don't want to miss the great news from Hampton City Schools.
I'm Ann Stevens-Cherry, chairman of the Hampton School Board. Hampton City Schools has some great news to share, and I am proud to be a part of it.
The Virginia Department of Education released school accreditation ratings, and what a story we have to tell. For the first time in the history of Hampton City Schools, 100% of our schools are accredited without conditions, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We certainly have been on this journey together. In 2015, just 12 schools, or 41%, earned full accreditation. We pushed forward every year. The next year, 55% of our schools earned full accreditation. Then 66%, then 93%. Just 5 years after slipping below an accreditation rating of 50%, today we can say that all of our schools in Hampton are 100% accredited, and we're so proud of this hard work. Again, give yourselves a hand as well. This surpasses the statewide rate of 92%. We certainly worked in collaboration with our community, and the success of our students is due in part to our strong community partnerships. These partnerships validate our belief that our young people can and they do succeed, ladies and gentlemen. Our on-time graduation rate has increased from 88% in 2015 to 92.73%, surpassing the state average of 91.5%. Not all students graduate in 4 years. Some may take longer. They may earn a GED or a modified diploma, but they stay with us and we stay with them. Very few drop out. The class of 2019 recorded the division's lowest dropout rate in 2 decades at just 1.26%. That's not only below the statewide average, it is not only below the statewide average of 5.59%, but also the lowest of the 15 school divisions in our region, which includes all of Hampton Roads, from the south side to the peninsula to the eastern shore, and we're proud of our young people.
I stand before you not just as a city manager, but also as a parent of 2 recent Hampton City School graduates and 1 current high school student. So I see firsthand the waves of change happening in our school system every day. One of the aspects of which I'm most proud is that our school systems truly live their motto, every child, every day, whatever it takes. And this is best exemplified by sharing the achievement gap for students who have historically been underrepresented. That achievement gap is closing in Hampton much faster than in most localities throughout the Commonwealth. Let's take a look at Hampton's graduation rates versus the state average for these underrepresented groups. Our Hampton Hispanic students are 17.3 percentage points above the state average. Our African Americans, 3.8 percentage points above the state average. Our economically disadvantaged students, 4.7 percentage above. Our students who speak English as a second language, 25.3 percentage above the state average. And our students with disabilities, 7.3 percentage points above the average. Phenomenal results, focusing on every child, every day, whatever it takes.
City Manager Bunting, that is correct. Our on-time graduation rate continues to climb for all students. Another impressive fact about our graduates is the collective efforts in terms of the amount of awards and grants that they have received as graduates. The class of 2019 were awarded as individuals and as a class over $59 million in scholarships and grant awards. And ladies and gentlemen, they are taking these scholarships to the finest institutions, including Hampton University, Harvard University, Duke, Johns Hopkins, UVA, just to name a few. At the secondary level, we continue to expand our dual enrollment opportunities and industry certification programs as well. Dual enrollment credit hours have increased a phenomenal 642% in terms of that overall increase since 2015-16 school year. The 10,820 Thomas Nelson Community College credits taken through our dual enrollment courses have potentially saved students and families over $6.4 million when you take into account if these young people had taken these credits at any of our state-supported colleges and universities. What an absolute major savings for families. In addition, greater numbers of students are graduating with industry credentials. 74% of the class of 2019 earned 2,604 industry credentials across different examinations.
Those accomplishments are significant not just for our students, but also for our business community. The increase in industry credentials means our businesses can count on a talent pipeline of future employees that are extremely well prepared to enter the workforce when they are ready, whether that's immediately after high school graduation or after college. I can't say how delighted I am that we, as a community, including many of you in this room, came together and decided it was time to transform what it means to teach and learn in Hampton City Schools and provide that support to our school division. In 2016, just a short while ago, our community envisioned the portrait of a Hampton graduate and the necessary educational experiences that would prepare them for success in college, career, and life. But we didn't stop there. We envisioned and have implemented the Academies of Hampton, which provide relevant-based learning that answers the question, that perennial question, why do I need to learn that? They do this through the lens of a career or academic theme and relevant hands-on instruction day in and day out that applies that real-world application and experience. Through their academy, students are exposed to a multitude of careers and opportunities, industry skills, and potential employers. These opportunities ensure that talent pipeline I was speaking of, so that there are future employees for our participating business partners, as well as those new businesses Chuck Rigney is going to bring to our community.
So we have continued to make positive waves of change since the community-driven goal was developed. With next year's graduating class, the class of 2021, the Academies of Hampton will be wall-to-wall for all of our students through 16 academies and 41 career pathways.
Last year, when Dr. Smith and I were with you, we shared that we had over 200 business leaders representing 16 industries, as well as 8 colleges and universities that were supporting our Academies of Hampton team. Just 1 year later, today, we are pleased to share that over 300 business leaders and 17 colleges and universities have joined the Academies of Hampton team. Let's give them all a round of applause. Time doesn't permit us to publicly thank each of them today, but allow me to share just a few examples. Joint Base Langley Eustis and the Port of Virginia have greatly assisted us at the Bethel High School Transportation, Analytics, Information, and Logistics Academy. As founding partners, Centera and Riverside Hospital Systems have provided tremendous support to the Governor's Health Science Academy, also located at Bethel. And a huge thank you to Newport News Shipbuilding and Virginia Ship Repair Authority for their steadfast efforts to assist us with the digital shipbuilding and ship repair curriculum development instruction at the Maritime Shipbuilding Academy located at Hampton High School. The Academy of Hospitality and Tourism students are practicing sustainable tourism, which respects the local community, the traveler, our cultural heritage, and the environment through their internships sponsored by the Fort Monroe National Monument and Park Service. Additionally, over the summer, students collaborated with teachers, business partners, and community members to solve real live business challenges that were presented to them by local organizations. Among these were the Virginia Department of Transportation, the National Institute of Aerospace, Warwick Mechanical Group, the American Theater, the Virginia Repair Association, Vicom, and Thomas Nelson Community College. These learning experiences for our young people are offered throughout the calendar year, not just their school year. Our business partners invest their time, energy, and resources, not just because it's good for the students, although it's tremendously great for our students, but also because it represents a sound investment in their organization's future and our community's future.
And so how have we accomplished this work? This work has really been accomplished through additional funds that we've received and monies from the local and state government, planning and implementation grants, and in-kind resources that we have received from local industry and business partners. Given the success of the Academies of Hampton, we garnered a $500,000 award from the Virginia General Assembly and secured over $2.5 million in grants. And we have also repurposed over $1 million in our operating budget as well. Our young people are using state-of-the-art equipment such as a virtual anatomy dissection table at Bethel High School. Sounds real interesting, doesn't it? A smart dummy rescue mannequin and an FAAC driving simulator also at Bethel High School. Phoebus High School has a top-notch cybersecurity lab and will be showcasing their new hydroponic and greenhouse as well as their maker space. Hampton's Maritime Academy students utilize welding machines and will soon have 3D scanning and printing as well. Kickotan students in the Entrepreneurship Academy have a large format printer, a direct to garment printer, a Dremel laser cutter, a Versa UV printer, as well as a heat process. These are just a few of the examples of the hands-on experiences that our young people are engaged in on a daily basis in Hampton City Schools.
Now, if you're not already part of our Academy Business Partner Team, it's not too late to join the effort. We want to work with you, your colleagues, and your business contacts to ensure that we are preparing our students to assume jobs within your company and others in the region. But you don't have to take it from us. Our students are the ones who can really tell you what their academies mean to them and the importance of the community partnerships.
Hello, my name is Chelsea Davenport. I'm a senior here at Bethel High School and I attend the Governor's Health Science Academy. I'm interested in becoming a dentist because I believe oral hygiene is the best, and one of my dreams is to travel to Latin American countries to serve children that don't have access to proper health care. I've always been interested in people's teeth, I guess. Yeah, I just really love people's smiles and helping them feel confident in themselves, because me personally, I wasn't confident in my own smile. For about 10 years of orthodontic care, it helped me gain my confidence, and I just felt like that's something I want to help people do, gain their confidence in their smile.
My name is Elijah Twitchell. I attend Hampton High School. I'm in the Maritime Academy. When I signed up for this academy, I saw shipbuilding and repair, and I knew I wanted to go to the shipyard. I just didn't know what. But once I got in here, I got the skill set of being a welder and rigging, but I chose to go to New Horizons for welding. And when I get out of high school, I want to be a welder. Skills you need to become a welder are simple math skills, being able to read a ruler, add and subtract. This academy is important to me because it gave me the necessary skills and tools to become a welder and further my career when I get out of high school.
Hello, my name is Eric Gaines. I'm a junior at Kickerton High School. My academy is Entrepreneurship and Information Design, and my pathway is Information Design. My academy is important to me because after high school, I look to do graphic design, posters, websites, and multimedia presentations for my family that own their own business. I get to Photoshop a lot of stuff in this class. This academy class, it challenged me. It shows me that I have to get all my work done within a certain period of time. After high school, I like to go to college on a Navy ROTC scholarship, and after that, that's when I want to work on more graphic design.
My name is Alexis West. I'm a junior at Phoebus High School. I'm in the Academy of Cybersecurity, Engineering, and Robotics. I'm in the Engineering and Robotics pathway, and that's important to me because I want to pursue a career in aerospace engineering, and I feel that this pathway will help me really prepare for that field. My coursework, it can be challenging at times. Sometimes because, you have to really think through it. Sometimes, using a program's a little difficult, especially when you're first learning it. It's hard work, but it really pays off in the end. You really get to see just how much, it's just worth it. It's a very satisfying experience.
Now, before we leave the stage, I would like to share some other great accolades Hampton City Schools and our partners are garnering as a result of this truly transformational work. Our 4 high schools made the Virginia Living 2019 Top High Schools and Colleges list due to this work around the academies of Hampton, specifically the Extended Learning and Academy Summer Career Institute. Nationally, 37 schools competed in the 2019 NASA Hunch Culinary Challenge. Our own Phoebus High School culinary students took a first-place national win, the school's second in their history, with their Harvest Hash entree. Their winning dish will soon be processed for space flight. The Virginia Ship Repair Foundation received a Business and Industry Partnership Award from the Virginia Department of Education and the Virginia Community College System as an exemplary career and technical partner, providing students with transformative educational opportunities and real-world experiences. Thank you again, Virginia Repair Industry. And last but not least, and he's going to be mad at me because he's very humble, but our very own Dr. Jeffery Smith was named the 2020 Virginia Superintendent of the Year and is in running for the National Superintendent of the Year.
Thank you so much.
And he's not allowed to go anywhere.
And I'm staying here. Thank you so much, City Manager Bunting. You're too kind. But let me say that we are indeed one division and it's one transformation. And ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed one city. This success is due in part certainly to an outstanding Hampton City School Board. I would ask that you kindly stand, members of the school board, and also in support by the city administration, the city council, as well as our military, faith-based, as well as our business and community partners as well. Let's give everyone a hand and thank you. Most importantly, our student achievement outcomes are because of the dedication and commitment of our administrative team, certainly our division leadership team members, teachers, school staff, students, families, as well as each person in this room. We want to thank you because you have helped us to move toward and to fulfill our mission to ensure academic excellence for every child, every day, whatever it takes. We are indeed on an ambitious journey to innovate and transform our schools and our community as well. Together, we're not only looking at the system, but designing the components to make up a system that's going to serve all of our young people, pre-K through 12, quite well as to meet the needs within our community, the region, and the Commonwealth of Virginia. Together, we're transforming what it means to teach and learn in Hampton. Also, we're transforming what it means in terms of those school experiences, as well as our business and civic engagement, to ensure that our young people are indeed college, career, and life ready. Indeed, we are making waves, positive waves, Mr. Mayor, positive waves of change.
I hope you had a chance to see what the Hampton City Schools transformation looks like up front, outside, and the displays while you're waiting to come into the room. The students seated at your tables today can attest to their experiences and share more over your lunch break. But I'd like to just take a moment to recognize them and ask all of our student ambassadors to please stand and be recognized for your commitment and dedication to pursuing rigorous career and college preparation work. Please be sure to engage with them over lunch. As we close, I just want to reiterate that all these experiences that you're hearing about and seeing outside, all these experiences are now available to every Hampton High School student. Whether they go to Kickingham, Bethel, Phoebus, or Hampton High, we are making these incredible experiences available to every student, not just those in pocket academies, but wall-to-wall transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that when our students graduate and cross that stage, whether they choose to go to college, the military, or work, we know they will be extremely well prepared for their journey. This is what true transformation looks like. Thank you all for being part of our waves of change.